When we found Northern Virginia Landscaping, Ibby and Dave, we felt immediately that they were connected to what we were trying to do. The entire design process just flew through. We were excited. Ibby's team had all the right tools online to be able to refer back to designs and discussions and all those things. That made it really easy. Ibby's team was focused on, it seemed like, doing whatever it took to take care of us.
My name is Dave Marciniak. I'm the owner of Revolutionary Gardens, and I was the landscape designer for this project. One of the things that we talked about was this is just such a cool piece of land. I mean, we've got several acres out here, big open area, and so the challenge that we had was how do we make a custom home that feels welcoming but still kind of draws in nature around it. So that's what we did for this project. On the left side of the driveway, we have an array of cherry trees coming in that really directs the focus coming up the side of the driveway. And then we created a beautiful island bed that sort of blocks the garage area and shifts all that focus onto the front door. So we created a couple of beds out in the lawn where we used some cherry trees and some viburnums to just create a little bit more of a sense of enclosure to sort of pull the wild area a little bit closer to the house. And then with boxwoods and liriope and various other things along the front of the house, just created sort of a nice little courtyard feel. What worked out really well was the fact that we were able to mirror the function of each room with an outdoor room out on the patio. So the yoga space actually opens onto the indoor gym. The fire pit patio opens onto the screen porch. And then we've got a larger dining kind of general purpose patio that opens onto the main part of the house. So we got really lucky that we're able to pair the functions inside with the functions outside. We use primarily downlights for a couple of reasons. First of all, it illuminates the walkways and the patios, and it also helps preserve the night sky so we don't have any light pollution or any excess ambient light like that.
My name's Ibby Pishai, and I'm the owner of Northern Virginia Landscaping. Dave's design plans are incredibly detailed, so there's no guesswork when it comes to actually building on site. We try to, uphold his vision and the quality of work along the way. So this project started out with like an impossible timeline for us to hit. One of the big drivers was the client wanting to have an occupancy permit as they were moving out of the state. We were able to rely on our team and Dave's sophisticated design plans in order to achieve those goals and get everybody on the same page and make sure the client's satisfied at the end of the day. What it really means for the client is that we build a dream landscape so that they can enjoy the outside of the house just as much as the inside of their house.
And the process was fantastic. From the handoff from design to construction, we've got a really, really happy customer.
Vision, trust, and execution. If you're looking to transform your outdoor space, contact Northern Virginia Landscaping.